The second item, I thought about it comes about from a topic that Mabel had and you discussed. And this is, we're bringing a lot of committees on board with the town. And I'd like to formalize the process in which we approve the committee and in which they operate under it. And I want to make a motion to that, and I got like 5 or 7 items here to do that.
When you only have one other committee besides our commissions that I know of.
Well,
We have the green team, and that's it. And
okay, well, it could be, commissions, okay, if a commission is operating for the mayor and council in total, I think it should operate with some regulations.
Well, they're in the charter commission, so that's covered.
Yep,
Well, it is. I mean, it
planning
allows
commission and the historic district
Right.
commission. They're
But what
commissions.
about the tree committee?
They're committees.
There's an ordinance for that, but I think Jim,
And actually-
Jim,
but
stop,
I think you have a point.
I'm just trying to
I
get,
think we need to organize the smaller groups, the task force or whatever, the commissions and the committees more or less.
not a problem.
There's very specific language about the tree committee, very specific about recreation. So I think when we have other ones that you all want to appoint, it'd be simple to produce a resolution or an ordinance that just lays it out.
Follow
You
those.
can change it and say, okay, you can have in-town people or not, residents or not. and-
Well,
and-
here's,
I think if
here's
we're
some,
gonna form a committee, then we should know about this committee before it's formed.
Yeah.
That's.
Absolutely.
let me go through my
Okay.
bullet points here. The committee should be appointed by the mayor and council in an official action, okay? The best committees, the council shall review the resumes of the potential committee members before their appointment. Individual appointees should possess a strong interest, background, or experience in the subject matter, okay? The committee should be given a concise mission statement with definitive goals, including an end date for which their findings should be presented to the council. Public transparency should be paramount and include open, publicized meetings when possible, an announced agenda, committee minutes made available to the public and to the mayor and council, and regular briefings of the council of problems in progress. What I did here, and then there's 2 more here. Appointment should, if at all possible, be representative of the community and not limited to town residents if an individual has specialized credentials. And finally, a master list of all active committees and their status be posted on our website and the Constant Contact newsletter and be part of an addendum to the agenda on the first meeting of each month, so we know which committees are out there and where they are. And basically, all this is what the Port Study Committee did. And they came up with a very precise, very positive program. Their meetings were open. I attended several of them. And I think they accomplished a hell of a lot in using that format. And that's what I'm doing here, is the committees that are working for us, and thus for the people of the town, should be, the residents of the town should be aware of where they are and who they are. And that's, I'd like to make a motion to basically cover all those statements.
I'm gonna have to have a little more flexibility in one. For instance, the
Again,
green
it's
team.
open. I mean,
The green team, a lot of times it's just people who want to join. It's hard finding people who want to commit for full time, so we don't, to have to say somebody's gonna meet a certain requirement is just too tight.
Well, I think there's gonna be a dichotomy. There's gonna be people who are working for the council, okay? And there are people who are gonna be advising you as the mayor, as commissions, or some other terminology. This is people who are working for the council with end objectives.
Oh, sure,
Okay.
okay, like a first day. So the
Yeah.
green team is much more of a loosey-goosey
Right,
type
that's fine.
thing.
That's personal,
Okay,
and they're not making recommendations that
No.
we're gonna have to act on,
no,
I don't
okay?
think they have to, if you're talking about advertising, I don't think you have to add in the newspaper every time they.
No, I
Just
don't.
go on, just say on the 2nd and 4th Wednesday, there'll be a meeting or something.
Well, and we have the constant contact, and then we have our website. I'm not saying advertise every meeting for every group. I just said that the group should be made available, and it could be through our minutes, et cetera. Yeah,
You have very good points, but we must not get so stringent that we don't have any volunteers.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
problem too.
It's hard to get people.
it's really getting hard to find
Can we-
volunteers.
And I think it's a good start.
I think it's a good start,
But I think we
too.
need to distinguish between a committee, a task force, and maybe a study group.
Yeah.
yeah.
In formality, And if you let me, I would work that into a resolution to add
Okay.
those things.
That sounds good,
And
Jim.
bring it back to
Yeah.
the
All right,
council,
thank you.
and then you can pass it and
Yeah.
give you some guidelines.
This is, the intent of this was to initiate this discussion.
If you can think of something more casual than a study group, give it to me, because some of the
Some
things
are
that
more casual.
the green team sounds like that.
It's more of a casual thing.
Okay.
Sometimes there's 3 of us, sometimes 2, sometimes 8,
Yeah.
sometimes.
We had this electronically, is it what you sent out like a month ago?
It's something similar to that, but this is more refined. I can send it to you electronically.
Okay.
No, just bring it
Sounds
back, I think
good.
it's
Jim, I agree with you. Sounds
Okay.
good.
good to memorialize it.